Okay, my Married at First Sight Australia fans, yes, we got another crazy episode to talk about. First of all, we are halfway through this experiment. We have a situation where Cameron's mom voices concerns over Lyndall's insecurity, and an accidental butt dial calls absolute craziness. Welcome back to Romance Review TV. It's Lady T. I got another recap for you guys. Married at First Sight Australia, Season 10, Episode number 19. And without any further ado, let's talk about this episode. So, as I previously aforementioned, we are halfway through this experiment, and we are still in Friends and Family Week. Now, although for some of the couples, the arrival of their loved ones isn't as entertaining as it is stressful, and this is the case for Lyndall and Cameron. So, following that whole incident where Lyndall's mom, Kellyanne, asked Cam to hug Lyndall over that FaceTime call, well, Lyndall is nervous for everybody to come together, especially considering Cam's reaction to the hug request was to walk off.
I'm nervous about this hug thing from last week.
The couple have faced hurdles in recent weeks, with Cam's struggles to show affection coming to a head during an ill-fated FaceTime call from Lyndall's mum.
What happened the other night with a little incident with Lyndall's mum, I've obviously spoken to my mum about it, and I think there's going to be some questions asked there.
Oh, we'll see.
Mum's got no filter, that's all I can say. Rip the lid off it.
As Cam just said, rip the lid off of it, and with both moms about to come face to face, I would say that move wasn't in Cam's best interest. However, we did see Kellyanne apologize for making Cam feel pressure to hug Lyndall, and she hoped that her apology is the end of the story, but yeah, she's sorely mistaken. Why? Because Fiona chimes in and says that while that token apology is nice, you can't take those words back. And she even ups the ante by adding that if she was on the receiving end of Kellyanne's FaceTime call, she would have just hung up. And it went back and forth, and it looked like it was the battle of the moms. However, after the moms leave, yeah, it doesn't get any better.
How'd your mum feel about the whole thing?
Ooh. Truthfully?
Yeah.
So, Mum did say that the affection and the wanting the cuddles and wanting the kisses and the holding the hands
Yes.
could be, and there's no nice way to say this, could be insecurity.
From me?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not asking for 100, I'm asking for like 1. It's not that much. You know what I mean?
It's not just one. But affection to me is
Yes, it is.
shown.
I literally agreed with you, 1 bit of affection a day. That's the agreement we had. So it is just 1.
No, it's not. I have been giving you kisses and giving you hugs. But affection's shown in more than one other way.
I'm only asking for once a day, Cam. It's
But you
not
get
like
that.
I'm like, oh no, I need him to show me every day.
We've started a new page this week.
What, so I'm not allowed to talk about affection at all anymore?
No, we've started a new page. That's water under the bridge. I've
It's
given
not
you
water
hugs.
under the
I've
bridge if
given
you're
you
still
cuddles.
working on the affection, babe. It's going to be a thing.
Nah, it's water under the bridge to me.
Okay.
I don't think your mum realised how much and how uncomfortable I felt.
I think she expected that after being in here for a month and having a wife and knowing that we'd been sexually intimate, that a hug really wouldn't be that much of an ask. You know.
I just feel like if the boot was on the other foot.
What do you mean by that?
Well, if my mum, let me talk.
What?
Let me talk.
I'm letting you talk. Question.
If my mum asked if it was something different, because it's been about the intimacy, right? If mum asked something and pressured into doing something.
Like what?
It doesn't matter like what. I felt pressured in that, and I felt like you didn't
Giving your
support
wife
me.
a hug.
But your mum made me feel pressured into doing that after it's just been a massive week.
She didn't mean to.
I know she didn't mean to, Lindell, but she made me feel it. I can't, just because I know that she didn't mean to doesn't make me feel good about myself.
All right, well, what do you want me to
Doesn't
do?
make me
Fix
good
it
feel. We fixed it. We spoke about it.
Okay, well, good. I don't know why we're still talking about it then.
Ooh.
Well, don't. I'm really protective of my mum.
I know
You've
you
said that
are.
I'm insecure and that's why I want 1 hug a day. Like,
I never
I'm
said
just
that.
getting pissed.
I never said insecure.
You're saying that your mum said it, and you seem to believe everything your mum says.
Yeah, and so do you.
Yeah, because my mum's a good person.
Oh, so my
best
mum's a
interest.
horrible person, is she?
No, that's
You're
not what I
right,
said. Okay.
That comment that Lyndall made does not go down well with Cam at all, who takes that to mean that his mom isn't a good person and he stormed out. However, later in the day, Cam returned, ready to hash out their differences, and Lyndall accepts his apology and said that they're okay and they really want to work through this. Next up is Bronte and Harrison this episode. So the last time Harrison and Bronte's sister Kira were in the same room, it was at that whole crazy wedding where it came out that Harrison was talking to multiple women in the lead up to the wedding day. And it's safe to say Kira was fuming about her sister's match. She had a whole cursing rant, and that can be actually seen off camera on my TikTok. So go over there and check that out at Romance Review TV 1. Now, Harrison is here to win Kira back. And if Bronte and I are in a good place, then Kira and I will be in a good place according to Harrison. Well, that's what he's hoping, though. Now, Kira still has her doubts about Harrison's intentions and admits that she was super skeptical with how things went at the wedding. Just as Harrison is smoothing over how good everything has been going, Bronte dishes to her sister that Harrison's took a girl's number while at a bar. And of course, that was red flags for Kira. But Bronte says some things aren't even worth fighting over. You can't say that you're ready for marriage and then live a single life, though, according to Kira. Now, determined to make sure that her sister's heart isn't broken again, Kira put him on notice, telling Harrison that his time will come during the home stays when he's on her turf. Harrison doesn't appreciate the slight threatening tone in Kira's voice, but decides to, back down just to keep the peace between him and Bronte. And it looked like Kira probably won this round into the next one on her turf. So next up this episode is Claire and Jesse, and Claire is on a mission to prove to Jesse how much she cares about him. So she has a whole list of activities lined up that she hopes that Jesse will love.
I just want you to know that, this week I want to make you feel valued and good, and I want to show you that I'm here to try if you'll allow it.
Cool, all right.
I know you love squash, so I thought we might go and play some squash. You down?
Okay. Yeah, of course I'm down.
Okay.
Have you ever played squash
I have
before?
never played in my whole entire life. I probably should have Googled how to play squash.
Something that people might not know about me is that I play squash. It is an amazing game. And it's going to be so good to get back on the court. So it's pretty nice to see Claire's effort, but I do wonder whether the amount of positivity that can be evoked from this week is going to outweigh what exists within me that's like, a bit like, Either way, I'm not going to come into something that I love doing and just be thinking about the drama. To start, we're just going to easily just hit it against the wall. Nice. That's it. Recovery. The vibe right now between Claire and I is just playful, it's fun. Nice. It's just, carefree.
Anthony Murray. Andrew Murray. Nice. Good game. I love that. That was actually so good.
That last shot, I went hell hard.
You just smacked it.
If the rest of the week goes like this, then it's going to be, of course, it's going to be a positive week. Yeah.
What would you like?
A ginger beer, please. So there's definitely a long way still to go. But today's been a good start.
So after the squash, Jesse gives Claire a crash course in guitar playing. And then too, she has another gift in store for him, which she gives him a crystal. And despite how he normally feels about crystals, Jesse is so impressed by Claire's effort that he says that he'll probably enjoy the crystal more than the guitar picks. But the two of them look like they're turning over a new leaf. Sandy and Dan. Wow. Sandy woke up this morning alone again while Dan was out for another run. And it turns out Dan's morning runs now carry on into afternoons as his fitness regime also extends into pamper sessions at the day spa. Not that Sandy got an invite to that either. Now, when he finally returns from a long day of running and relaxation, Dan is perplexed that Sandy is in a mood.
I'm not going to sit on the couch all day and watch TV.
Are you serious?
Yes.
I don't want to sit on the couch either.
Okay, well...
Okay, so stop implying that I just want to sit on the couch all day.
I'm not implying, I'm stating.
You've said it multiple times.
I'm not implying, I'm stating. It's a difference.
Okay.
Sandy, if I spent that much time at the gym as what you do on the couch, I'd be absolutely shredded and ripped to no end. Seriously. Okay. I'm out running, I'm out hiking, I'm out in the water, I'm in the ocean. Because I'm in beast mode then.
Go do your beast mode.
Okay, so
go do your run.
And when I'm running, right, I'm only running with people that can keep up with me. Seriously, I am.
Okay.
I'm not going to slow down, seriously. I felt ambushed by Sandy. You know, my lifestyle, it's active, it's adventurous, it's a board shorts and bikinis, it's a beach world, right? I'm going to go out and live my life. You know, that's what I do. That's me.
At this point, Sandy is completely drained. She feels like she's not good enough, or at least she says that's how Dan makes her feel. However, the next day, Sandy feels worse as Evelyn comes bringing bad news. But we got to rewind a little bit because Rupert woke up from the boys' night accidentally butt dialing Evelyn, which leads into this whole situation that she has to talk to Sandy about.
I don't know if you remember this, but you accidentally butt dialed me. It was like, yeah, it was an accident.
Yeah, right.
They were all on a boys' night having some drinks, and I got a butt dial from Rupert. I was like, hello, 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 and he wasn't responding. And obviously I realized that it was an accidental pocket dial. Naturally, I'm listening in. I did listen in, and
right.
I unfortunately heard what two of the husbands were saying about their wives.
Who?
Hugo.
Yeah.
And Dan. Dan. I heard it so clear.
I remember some of the other husbands was saying a few things about their wives.
Yeah.
I tried to stay out of it.
Yeah, I kind of had a feeling from the ceremony that Dan was a bit of an asshole. But like that kind of really entered my first assumptions. Some of the husbands in this experiment are very sneaky and manipulative. And I can see right through it, and I feel bad for the wives involved. I would not forgive myself if I did not tell the girls.
Yeah.
Like, I definitely think they need to be called out for it. I think it's
Yeah. What he was saying was out of line.
It was disgusting.
Yeah.
With Evelyn wanting to reveal this information to Sandy and get this off her back, this is where Sandy realizes that Dan hasn't been truthful about his whereabouts.
I need to talk to you about something. Okay. Over the weekend, some of the husbands went out to drink. Rupert butt dialed me. He pocket dialed me. I could hear the conversations between a couple of the boys very clearly. And they were saying very nice about their wife, particularly Dan.
Yeah, Dan's daughter.
Dan was out with the boys.
What was he saying?
He was insinuating that he was too good for this experiment and too good for you. Once I asked Rupert what was going on, he told me he was showing all the boys photos of his ex-girlfriends, like boasting about like how hot his ex-girlfriends were.
It was after he's slept with me, been intimate with me, and decided now that, anyway. I mean, yeah.
I'm sorry I had to tell, like, I had
I'd
to be
rather
the
know.
bear.
I'm that person. I'd rather know what's happening.
You deserve better than this.
So glad that you've told me because I thought I was going crazy.
You're not crazy. You deserve better than how he treats you.
Yeah, I'm done. I'm done trying to, like, protect who he really is. I'm done.
And with Evelyn on her way back to her apartment, Sandy takes a moment to process everything and breaks into tears thinking about all she sacrificed to be in the experiment, how she went against her parents. Her dad was her biggest concern, that she would come there, be disrespected, and she said that's what exactly happened. She felt broken, and where's Dan when all this happens? We saw him on the couch watching TV. And ending this on a brighter note, Tani and Ollie, they had an absolute great time with both the moms. The moms are happy everything is working out, and even the family members that was on Tani's side as well.
Tani and I have been really strong since the beginning. I think she got the tick of approval from my mum and sister on the wedding day. And I feel really great about how far we've come in such a short space of time. So, yeah.
You guys both look like just as happy and as bubbly as you did after the wedding, which I think is a really good sign.
Yeah, it's amazing.
You seem to be on the same wavelength.
Yeah, I agree.
I mean,
like energy level as well. They seem really compatible. Yeah,
they're a good match.
Very good match.
Yeah.
Very strong match, a strong couple. Yeah.
And they just get on, and they're so cute. From the wedding, you know, you were sitting at the bridal, both of you.
Mum keeps talking about
I do.
this.
I always do.
She loves
because
it.
you just look so cute. Yeah. You're both sitting together, just in this little bubble, and it just looks so gorgeous. And I thought, it's meant to be.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm going for my tissue. Yeah, no, it's good. It's great.
It's nice to see. It's
All you ever want is to see your kids happy, you know, and I can see he's happy. I'll do it.
Sorry, you're gonna make me cry.
Yeah, really proud.
I would say we're pretty much the strongest couple in here, don't you think?
True.
Exactly.
Exactly. Hit the nail on the head.
These two are absolutely adorable in their little love bubble. And yeah, I couldn't ask for anything better. And it looks like to this day, they are still together. Okay, so let's get the conversation started down in the comment section. What do you think about this mess between Dan and Sandy and that crazy butt dial that Rupert did? And do you think Jesse is on his way back to Claire? And then what about our favorite couple, Tani and Ollie? So I hope you enjoyed this video. Stay tuned for other recaps on this channel. And until the next one, like, comment, and subscribe. And we will see you next time. Bye.